Howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to the Kyle Larson post-race show. Holy cow, the man, the myth, the legend wins again. This guy is on fire. I mean, this is truly Rainbow Warriors Jeff Gordon, 2000s Jimmy Johnson type of run right now. This guy is on fire, and I tell you what, man, he is the... If he wasn't the championship favorite today... Holy cow, I had him being a favorite probably after he won the 600, honestly. This guy is just... how can you win against him? He qualifies well. He's up front. The guy just keeps snowballing. Holy moly, man. What an awesome win for Kyle Larson. What a great race. Like, truly, Nashville Super Speedway put on a fantastic cup race, man. Fantastic cup race. Multi-groove racing. What a fantastic freaking show. All across the board, it was a super fun weekend over there. So what did y'all think about Nashville? And I'll be talking about how I feel about Nashville and this whole return back to a second, location in Tennessee for the Cup Series schedule. So Kyle Larson wins in the Vinyl Lane paint scheme. Really cool to see him win in another primary sponsored car. Of course, you can get that Race Win Diecast with the promo code and get free shipping over there at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. Link down below to that. And you can use free shipping code. Any orders $20 or more. But Larson, he's won Vegas. He's won the 600, Sonoma, Texas All-Star, and now he's won at Nashville. I'm telling you, man, this cat is on fire. Guess what? They go back to Atlanta. They go back to Kansas, two tracks he really should have won at. They go back to Texas in the fall, which I hope to be there. They go back to Las Vegas. They don't go back to Sonoma or Nashville. That's fine. But this guy, and they don't go back to Charlotte Oval. But I'm telling you, man, this cat is going to have so many more opportunities to go to victory lane this season. I mean, this guy is He is the championship favorite. He is the Denny Hamlin or Kevin Harvick from last season. And how about that Kevin Harvick paint scheme? It absolutely drives me nuts that they're not going to make the 164 of that paint scheme. They're making a limited run 124. So I can already see all the custom makers coming out of the woodworks making the 164 customs of the Gravedigger car for good old Kevin Harvick. But the racing was fantastic for the Cup race. I love when we get these tire failures, brake issues, because what it does is adds parity to the race. It mixes up the strategies. You've seen guys like Chastain able to get off sequence and drive all the way up to the field. If they would have had a caution, who's to say he doesn't find a way to pin Larson down, get that clean air, and win the race? So I know the announcers don't want to say it, but I really do like when we get these races where there's a lot of tire issues and brake failures because it creates so much more parity within the race. It reminds me of those Auto Club races back in the mid-2010s when you would see so many tire issues. And it made the racing so exciting because you had so many different comers and goers, tire strategy, pitch strategy. That's stock car racing. I freaking love it. But if I had to compare this race to one event, today reminded me so much of 2001 Kansas. The atmosphere, the kind of just the excitement, the energy. And in the racing, I mean, not to mention the first corner, they had a caution, with Quinn Half's right front tire. I guess the hub broke or something like that, but he creamed his crop into the fence. But what a fantastic day, absolutely. What I'm hoping, though, they come back here next year, but keep it a daytime race. I feel like this would not have been nowhere good as a race, nowhere close as good as a race if it was a nighttime one. I feel like the hot, slick conditions really helped it. Keep it in the summertime. Keep this track hot and steaming, man. I feel like that really helped the overall racing product. So I like the race date. Keep it out there daytime. Really fun stuff. And the way I look at it is that this race was better than Richmond. It's better than Phoenix. It's better than New Hampshire, in my opinion. It's better than Kansas. So this track absolutely deserves a date on the Cup Series schedule. Fantastic freaking racing. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Just good stock car racing. And back to the horsepower question we talk about every week. They had 750 horsepower in low downforce, and you've seen how good the racing product is. We need more of this. So it was a fantastic freaking race there. The doubleheader at Pocono is going to be coming up this Saturday and Sunday. I don't know what package they're running, but if they're running high downforce and low horsepower, it's going to be a oof. But on the bright side, SRX is racing next Saturday night, I think, from Eldor, and touch on that real quick. Fantastic freaking racing at Knoxville for the Superstar Racing experience last night. Had it was so much fun watching Tony Stewart win that. Great racing over there at Road America as well. We saw some great Chip Ganassi victory lane celebrations with the number 10 car. Really enjoying the summertime motorsports. Really fun stuff. But what did y'all think about Nashville Super Speedway? To me, this was a really old school style race. I mean, the track doesn't have full safer barrier, so the track itself is a little bit of a throwback. The limited number of grandstands, not having to put tarps and all kinds of sponsor logos to hide the empty stands, it just had an old school NASCAR feel. It truly felt like an early 2000s Kansas, Chicago type of feel. It even kind of reminded me of Rockingham a little bit, which is really cool. But absolutely, this track deserves to be on the 2022 Cup Series schedule. Fantastic racing. What was the best show of the weekend, though? Trucks, Xfinity, or Cup? I'm quietly surprised at the Cup Series. I think probably was the best show. I mean, the Truck Series at first, the first half was kind of lean. But the second, or really the last quarter, it was really good. The Xfinity race, it had a lot of action. It really did. Seeing Allgaier and Kyle Busch go at it, that was really fun. But honestly, I'm surprised the Cup Series was probably the best race of the weekend. And I think it was that tire failures, man. Those really helped kind of shake up the bag, so to speak. Of course, Larson blew the doors off the competition. But it kept things interesting, The drivers, the teams, they didn't know really what to expect. And qualifying and practice was back this week, man. I can't stress it enough. Qualifying in practice is in every other motorsport on the national stage. I don't see why they can't add it. I think it should be a necessity. It is just as important as having fans in the grandstand as far as I'm concerned. Have full practice and qualifying every weekend for all three series. That's the way they've done it for 40 years. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It makes the racing and the whole atmosphere so much better. Instead of you just showing up watching a race, you get to see the weekend build. You get to see the media storylines. Who wrecked in practice? Who qualified on front? Who's going to a backup car? X, Y, and Z. You really kind of get that snowball effect. And it's something that we've been missing for the last year and a half. So this is something I truly think we need to have full-time in 2022. Bring practice and qualifying back. Absolutely slam dunk of a weekend. Thank God we had good weather there, because that, you go to COTA and as Mike Joy kind of coined it, they had to launch the arc over there, and then you go to the Bristol dirt race, and it wasn't a dirt race, it was a muddy, flooded parking lot the Sunday, and they had to move it to Monday, so they finally got the good weather they needed. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And, of course, you can pre-order that Kyle Larson Raceman 124 scale diecast. I don't know if they're going to make the 164. They did announce they're going to make the Coca-Cola 600 164. With this being a new paint scheme, I don't know. They might just make the Valvoline Valvoline paint scheme as a 164 clean version. But I think they're going to make a t-shirt with it. Either way, you can go get that pre-ordered with that promo code down below, and you can save a lot of money. No shipping costs. Sorry, FedEx and Denny Hamlin, but I don't like paying for shipping, so use the promo code DIECASTbuffet and check that stuff out. Anyways, folks, on to Pocono. Doubleheader weekend. I hope to pray to God they run high horsepower, because Lord knows that track needs it. Have a great one, folks. Diecastbuffet signing off.